We all have nights when we sleep so good that we feel like we can take over the world. A restful sleep at night can just do wonders. Today I will share 10 3 2 1 0 formula to help you sleep better without the help of any medications, just naturally. I have personally tried this method and it has changed my life because a restful night's sleep not only good for your mind, it's good for your physical health and can give you limitless energy and focus the next day. I'm going to add some bonus tips in between as well. Let's start with a bonus tip. As soon as you wake up, get some direct sunlight without wearing sunglasses. The ideal time to get sunlight is when you wake up and between 8 to 10 a.m. because at that time UV rays are not as damaging. I used to always stay away from sun and I used to wear sunglasses because obviously sun can increase the risk of skin cancer. But recently I learned this benefit of getting in direct sunlight, especially first thing in the morning. It's so healthy for us. Obviously it gives us a dose of vitamin D, and seeing the sunshine same time every morning helps us regulate our biological clock and promote restful sleep when it's time for bed. 10. Stop drinking coffee 10 hours before bedtime. Usually I try to drink my last cup of coffee around 12 to 2 because I sleep between 10 to 12 at night. 3 hours before bedtime. I have noticed that for me, if I stop eating completely 3 hours before bedtime, it works the best for me. So if you are one of those who have to have something before bed, just go for healthy light snacks like half an apple or something similar. Also, stop drinking alcohol 3 hours before bedtime. A lot of people think that it is good and it helps them with sleep, but it does not, because it impairs natural sleep cycle and interrupts your deep sleep. Both of these things will help you avoid heartburn, which can interrupt sleep. 2 hours before bedtime and all work related activities. No more phone calls, checking emails, writing reports, doing homework, or even thinking about the work tomorrow. You can spend time with your family members uninterrupted, or during that time you can even watch TV, your favorite show on Netflix, or just scroll social media. However, whenever you are scrolling social media, make sure you have a limit to it. Personally, what works for me is putting limits on my phone. I have a 1 hour limit. I try to do it between half to 1 hour when I just scroll on social media. 1 hour before bedtime, and this is the most difficult for a lot of people and including myself. Stop using all screens, including your TV, phones, iPads, laptops, desktops. Why it is recommended is because blue light emitted from screens makes it difficult for us to go to sleep. Obviously, most people, including myself, find this step most difficult because most of us are addicted to our screens. Also, if you want to change an unhealthy habit, the best thing to do is replace it with a healthy habit. Instead of doing nothing during that last hour, you can read a book. That has really worked for me. I have replaced my habit of scrolling on social media at the end of the night with reading a book that I'm excited about and I enjoy. If you are into writing, you can write your diary, you can journal, you can also spend uninterrupted time with your family, and you can do your skin routines during that time. So it's a good time to just unwind and relax. The last temptation to avoid, and this is a very difficult one also, to hit the snooze button. I'm guilty of doing it for years and years, and I just stopped doing it. And why you shouldn't do it? Because it will obviously give you extra time. So if you hit your snooze 15 minutes, half hour, or 1 hour, you will be gaining that time in your morning and you can be so much more productive. But hitting the snooze button and going back to sleep will actually make you more tired than if you had started your day immediately. And let me tell you again, it's extremely difficult to just use your willpower and not hit the snooze button. For any of our habits that we have for years and years, it's very difficult to change it just from willpower. We have to actively implement steps that make it more difficult for us to continue the same habit. and then making an intention to change that habit, obviously. A lot of people recommend that you can buy an alarm clock. You can definitely do that. What I have done is I have started putting my phone either in my bathroom or in the living room. So when the alarm rings in the morning, I have to actually physically get up to turn it off. And once I get up, I'm just okay, and I don't feel like hitting the snooze button, because if you're already up, you are less likely to hit the snooze button than if you are just laying in bed. I'll end this video with a couple of bonus tips. Keep your room temperature as cold as you possibly can. It helps promote really good sleep. And wear something very comfortable, either cotton or satin, and very minimal clothing. It also helps promote restful, healthy, good sleep. Personally, I've noticed that having really good bedding and investing in good fabric for your bedding also does wonders. I have silk pillowcases and I just love them so much. I feel that they help me sleep better too. I hope all these tips were helpful, and I will see you next time.